In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete the Floating Coliseum in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now, first things first, to get to this location, you're going to want to head to this chasm over here on the Great Plateau. And I'd recommend you guys get there by probably using this Skyview Tower, or you could just fly up there or climb up there, whatever way you want. And then underground, you're going to want to wrap around this area here, fly on over, and then you will reach the Floating Coliseum. Once you're here, you could either enter through the entrance on the north side, or you could just jump in like I'm going to do. Now, just before we get started, I'm actually going to light this place up. Just grab a bright bloom like I am here. It'll make it a whole lot easier to see. Then you walk on over to this chest, and our fight will begin. This is the real challenge here, is fighting all of these Linos. There's going to be multiple Linos, so I'm going to try and guide you guys through how to do that. As you can see here, I'm just using a quick flurry rush. You're going to be doing a lot of flurry rushes, so I recommend practicing beforehand. If you're a new player, this will be definitely difficult. But as long as you have good timing and you know how to flurry rush, it's a pretty simple fight overall. You could use things like headshots. You can mount onto the Lionel. Also, make sure you have pretty strong gear. This is definitely not an early game type of fight you're going to want to do here. I'm using the Master Sword because it's one of my strongest weapons, but you guys can really use whatever you want. It doesn't matter. There we go. And that's our first Lionel down. You can go ahead and grab their loot if you'd like. I think it makes the next fights a lot easier, so I'm going to quickly do that. Grab all of this stuff as he heads towards us. Then I'm going to actually run away for a second because I want to fuse that Lionel horn we just got to my sword. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That was a close one. Now my Master Sword will be a whole lot stronger. I can go ahead and use that against this Lionel. I will also try and show you guys some other tricks like that. Always try and get a nice headshot there after they do that head swing. It's probably the easiest way to headshot them. Then, yep, he's going to do his fire attack here. Just going to run for this one. Once he does 3, you could try and headshot him. I missed, though. Also, I'd recommend using things like this Muddlebud here, which will stun him. And we could use that to mount. Muddlebuds are definitely very useful when it comes to fighting Lionels. If you're good at parrying as well, I'd recommend trying to parry a lot of their attacks. So they do 3, go for the headshot, then we go and mount. Boom, 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 and there's the second Lionel. Here we go. This is a much stronger Lionel. I'm going to go ahead and grab all these weapons. There we go. These are definitely great items to have. This is a white-maned Lionel with a spear, a whole lot harder to deal with. Watch out for him. Gonna get a nice headshot there. Keep going for those attacks while mounted. I'm gonna see if I can run away here. We're gonna attach that new horn we just got to our sword to get a much stronger sword. There's the headshot. Then we move in, mount, rinse, and repeat. Once you get it down, it's actually quite simple. You just want to make sure you do not get hit, because they will do a lot of damage. Also, make sure to bring multiple weapons with you, because as you can see, mine are running out of durability quite fast. So there goes my bow. I'd also recommend maybe using some of your own builds. If you guys have some Zonai builds that can help you in combat, then I definitely recommend using those. They can be quite helpful for fighting these guys. I do not have any combat Zonai devices, so I'm just going to keep doing the manual way. Go for another attack. He's almost dead. And there we go. Is the third Lionel. However, there's still more, as you can see over there. Here is our last Lionel. Make sure you grab all this stuff. This is very powerful weapons. Some of the most powerful weapons in the game. So make sure you go ahead and use those. I'm actually going to use this bow because it is very strong. Ouch. We took a big hit there. Gonna want to watch out for those. This one is very aggressive and very strong. Go for a nice flurry rush. Nice. This one's gonna have a whole lot of health, so we're gonna want to be careful. Whew, that was a close one. Number 1 tip for these fights, just be patient and be cautious. If you need to wait for the Lionel to kind of do a few laps around and you keep missing your flurry rushes, just be patient, hold your shield out, and keep waiting for that next moment, just like that. I missed the headshot, but it's okay because we got the flurry rush. Just keep chipping away at that health. There we go. There is the last and strongest Lionel of the fight. Oh, wait. No, there's another. I almost forgot. There is a big armored one. This is going to be a challenge. I almost forgot about this guy. But for this one, bring some bomb arrows with you. I think it's probably the easiest way to get rid of that armor. Armor's going to be very annoying to deal with. Oh, and I actually died right there. Let's run it back. All right. As you can see here, it's actually okay if you die. Not that big of an issue, because it'll just put you right back to the last Lionel you were fighting. It won't restart the whole thing. Once again, let's try to use these bomb arrows. I am pretty low on health, so this is a dangerous fight. Ooh, watch out for that. Almost couldn't see him. Keep bombing. Oh, I actually missed one there. There we go. Got rid of the armor, and now it's just like the last fight. Just keep doing the same thing we were doing with the last Lionel. Because when he doesn't have his armor, he's pretty much the exact same as the last one. One tip that I actually have, I forgot to mention, is if you mount a Lionel and start attacking it on its back, it doesn't actually use up any durability. So if you'd like to save up on durability, then you can just mount their back and it makes it a lot easier. I was not mounting the back there, as you could see. So my weapon did actually break, which is a bummer. That's alright. We can just swap weapons. Woohoo! That was a close one. As you can see, you could use spears like I am. You could use large weapons, small weapons like the Master Sword, whatever you'd like. I definitely, once again, recommend practicing flurry rushes on easier enemies before you head into this fight, because there is a lot of flurry rushes. Maybe also practice your aim with a bow and arrow, because you're going to want to try and headshot these guys quite a bit too, which is what I'm trying to do, but I'm missing. When he loops around like that, it's pretty easy to headshot him, as you could see. So I'd recommend doing that. And he's almost dead. There we go. That is how you complete the Floating Coliseum in Tears of the Kingdom. Now you can go ahead and grab our super good prize. Just after we grab these, of course, because these horns are quite literally the best in the game. So definitely make sure you grab all of those goods. And then now we can run on over and grab the Majora's Mask. There it is. The Majora's Mask. If you guys don't know, the Majora's Mask can be used to hide yourself from pretty much any enemy in the game. As long as you have this mask on, you'll be completely fine to go wherever you want and nothing can really harm you, which is definitely very nice to have. Also, just over here, I almost forgot to show you guys, when you're fighting that Lionel with the armor and you break the armor, it'll give you pieces like this that fall off, which I'd actually recommend using on things like your shield. So if you go ahead and use the fuse ability and put that on your shield, you'll get a crazy buffed shield with a lot more durability and which also does more damage, which is definitely very nice to have. And it just looks really cool too, in my opinion. But yeah, that's going to be all for today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did find this useful, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see more tutorial type videos like this one, then maybe leave a comment down below letting me know. I'd greatly appreciate that. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace.